Hello and welcome back to Tetra Football, and today I'm going to be picking my Premier League fantasy team, or showing you guys a team I've already drafted because people are interested in it. I have good fun doing it whenever I do, and yeah, figured it would make a good video for you guys. Starting in goal for me, I've gone for Pickford, 4.5 million, same goes for my other keeper Leno. I don't know which one I'm going to start on the first game week yet, considering they both play each other. And yeah, I think both cheap keepers. Pickford makes a lot of saves. Leno was brilliant for an overachieving Fulham last season, so unless Fulham suffer heavily from the second season syndrome and Everton get relegated, I think those two picks should be quite safe and quite cheap as well. Next up, my defence, I'm starting with 3 at the back for the first game of the season, and 2 of these are big hitters. Got Trippier, he gets a lot of clean sheets for Newcastle, and he's a big creative outlet for them, so I think that's a good pick. And same, another one that's quite pricey, Trent Alexander-Arnold. And considering next season he's basically going to be playing centre mid a lot of the time by the looks of it, I think it's one of those picks where, like Stuart Dallas a few years back, where he was listed as a defender, and he played a lot as a midfielder and got a lot more points from people for their defensive picks. So Trent, similar boat there, and he was always an assisting fullback anyway, which got a lot of points. Joining them in my back three for the first game is Gabriel from Arsenal. Great season last season. They should at least be getting top 4 again. And yeah, I think he was brilliant last season. Cheaper than Saliba as well. Not injured as well, which was a big one for me. And yeah, Nottingham Forest in the first game should get quite a few points for clean sheets there. And yeah, I just think they'll keep quite a few clean sheets next season. Arsenal. Following then, where the hell is my mouse? There we go. Sorry about that. Lost track of my mouse there. Following that on then, show you the rest of the team. In the midfield, I've got Szoboszlai and Salah, both Liverpool players. I just think Liverpool are going to have a lot more attacking threat next season. Whether the defence gets sorted out is sort of another question at the moment. And yeah, I think both of them should get quite a lot of points. Chelsea, first game of the season, could be concerning, but I do think Liverpool will have enough going forward to win that game. And yeah, both those two will get a lot of points. Joining them in the midfield, another big name, Odegaard. I mean, goal-scoring midfielder, he'll get lots of points, and I think that's pretty simple of a pick, really. Joining them in the midfield is two more controversial picks, maybe just less big-name picks. Lerma joining Crystal Palace, I think that's a great signing on a free, solid player. I don't think he'll get too many points, so he won't play for me most weeks, but a low, decent price player, he'll play a lot to have on the bench most weeks. Joining them then is going to be Kevin Schade. Obviously, Brentford just signed him. Tottenham first game, I mean, he's only there, so I didn't know who else to put in the team for the first game week. And yeah, I just think that even though he's listed as a midfielder, I do see Brentford playing him a lot as a striker, and Brentford score quite a bit, so I can see him racking up the points and racking up the goals as well for Brentford next season. Up top then, obviously, Erling Haaland. I mean, you don't pick him, what are you doing? And currently, I've also got João Pedro up there. Brighton's 30 mil signing. They're usually spot on with recruitment. Not too sure about him yet because he has not done great in the Championship and Premier League previously. But I do think he's a good player that De Zerbi will work with, and Luton in the first game, I feel like he's got to play, and if he does, there's a high chance of him scoring. Following that up then, the other players I've got in the team, on the bench, already covered Leno. I've also got Botman, same thing as Trippier, Newcastle defenders, they get a lot of clean sheets. I've also got Rico Henry from Brentford. I mean, he's an attacking fullback in their back 5 system most of the time that they play. And yeah, I can see him getting several assists again next season and being crucial for them and racking up a lot of points. Joining them on the bench, I've gone for a bit more of a risky pick for my final player. So I needed a cheap attacker after I'd gone so big on the likes of Salah, Szoboszlai, Odegaard and Haaland. Needed a cheap attacker. I've ended up with Cameron Archer. I mean, he just won the under-21s Euros with the England squad. So I can definitely see Villa giving him minutes next season, especially if Danny Ings is on his way out as well. It's a risk, but these young, exciting players, they eventually have to have their chance, and Archer is at the age where he should be given his chance as well, with his underage England duties going spectacularly, and he had a good loan at Middlesbrough next season. So this could be the season of Cameron Archer, or so I'm hoping. Anyway, that is the team I have picked. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and especially make sure to comment what you think about this team, what you would change, and what picks I've made that you think are actually good. And I'll see you guys next time.